Welcome to MFAA On Air.
MFAA On Air recently got the inside scoop on the new MFAA CEO, Siobhan Hayden. Siobhan spoke candidly about her goals for the association, including how her wealth of experience has set her up to lead the MFAA. With a strong background in customer service, working with leading brands including Guinness and Woolworths, Siobhan will also draw on her most recent experience building her own business in the mortgage industry.
I'm a big believer in the quote that there's only one boss, and that boss is the customer. And if the customer doesn't choose to buy from you, not only do I not have a job, but nor does the rest of the MFAA team. So my primary goal is to really get out and go around Australia with the support of the MFAA team and really get out and talk to people about what's important to them now, what their concerns are, and how we best support their business now and into the future. And that information will greatly feed into the MFAA strategy as we move forward. In the 8 years of working with Finware, I've become very much engaged with the broking industry and very passionate about small business, having worked in my own small business. It's a dynamic industry, lots of things happening. We're in I feel, a maturity phase of the industry. We're no longer in a growth phase, which changes the dynamic for broker businesses. From a growth perspective, there are different requirements of a business when you then move to a maturity phase. So things in a maturity phase, you see things such as consolidation, more focus around financial measures in the business to understand where your costs are, and also trying to do better initiatives around marketing so you can get a bigger bang for your buck effectively, get more customers for lesser effort. So that would be some of the things I'd be looking to integrate into a strategy, but really it's up to the customers to tell me as well when I get around the country.
Siobhan also discussed the concerns she believes the association may face in the coming year and how she plans to deal with them, as well as her plans to continue the MFAA's lobbying on behalf of members. Ultimately, she says, it will be business as usual.
I think there would be some concerns around diversification and how potentially that is best supported in not only small businesses but bigger businesses. Technology is proving to be a constant trend, of course, and that's my background, so I feel quite confident in talking to brokers about that. You'll probably see an emergence of that third channel, which is the direct to market from a consumer point of view, using technical solutions, so potentially having a lead straight to lenders as opposed to going via brokers. So that could be potentially an issue, and consolidation in the market. We've heard a lot of discussion about the challenges of a consultant pay model in the industry, so potentially moving to a payroll model with a consolidated business. So looking at those sort of dynamics, but that's my opinion. More than happy to hear what the industry says as I get around. The lobbying component of the job obviously underpins the mission, so the MFAA mission is to promote, support and represent the professional credit advisors. So in vain, that obviously means exactly that. So we're required, and the Financial Services Inquiry is due out in November, working in partnership with Phil until he finishes at the end of the year. It'd be great to review that and of course the MFAA's submission to that inquiry and see how we best respond to that. But I'm more than happy to continue lobbying as required as we move forward. I've got great confidence in the MFAA team. They're well versed in the industry and have been with the MFAA body for a long time. I also got great confidence in Tim Brown as the president and the support of Phil until he finishes at the end of the year. So I've got no concerns about it being anything but business as usual. You definitely can't please all people all the time, and there's no intent to do that. I'm also a strong believer in the fact that I'm not here to look good, I'm here to get a job done, and I do think that if you do what you say you're going to do and say what you do and deliver on it, most of the time you'll meet people's expectations. So feeding into that would be the first step, which is getting around and talking to members and really understanding what their requirements are, and then feeding that into a strategy that the MFAA team and I can then help implement, and hopefully my tenure will be measured on performance as opposed to anything else.
You've been watching MFAA On Air.